Well, as you know, I've got 1 year to go on my contract. What I'm going to do is take the summer, enjoy my family, and especially my little 13-month-old granddaughter, who some of you may have seen running around here a little earlier today. We've got some time to make that decision. So we'll see how we'll see. But I do want to emphasize that this is not a unilateral decision. You know, there are other people who may have a lot to say about whether or not I should stay. So, but really, I really haven't focused on it. We've been busy, as you know, and come Thursday afternoon, when all of you go home, I'm going to head out for a few weeks and introduce myself to myself.
Commissioner Slive, you talked about in the other room about assessing the NCAA, and you, I believe, said you've got to look at whether there's better benefits somewhere else. I know you.
No, I didn't say that. Okay. No, I did not say that. I said this. No, I didn't say that either. Here's what I said. Here's what I said. I said that we support the NCAA as the appropriate governing body of intercollegiate athletics. And I said, having said that, there are some questions that need to be answered. The question you're referring to was simply this. You know, are there some functions or services provided by the NCAA that could be done somewhere else better, or at least to relieve the NCAA of the burden of doing that so that the association can focus more on the fundamental things that they do and do well. They put on, they put on 89 or some odd number of championships every single year for 3 divisions. They have rulemaking bodies for sports. They have sports committees. They have which are different than other kinds of committees. So the question really was part of the assessment of the NCAA. It wasn't an inference that things that they do should be taken to other places as a fundamental decision making about whether the NCAA is the appropriate governing body of intercollegiate athletics. Well, the clearinghouse is an incredibly important piece that they do, but there are other services that are really more esoteric, more ancillary to, and I don't want to name them. It's been appropriate because there's a study going on. But I think there are several kinds of things that might be better left to the conferences or even to the institutions. Right. No, it's interesting. Yeah, it's a fair question. Well, no, yeah, but yeah, here, I'm glad you raised it, because here's the point. First of all, the FCC has a task force. It's populated by some of the country's finest experts in concussions. We are evaluating what all of our schools do. We are looking at modern research. We are doing a lot of things, as other conferences are too. But, this is a function that is particularly suited to the national organization. This isn't about whether concussions in the Southeast are the issue. The issue is the whole of college football, the whole of soccer, all of our sports. It's about playing rules. It's about how we conduct business. This is a prime area where national leadership as an umbrella organization should take the lead, and each of our conferences can then contribute what they have generated to that group, so that we end up, the health and safety of a football player in the Southeast isn't any different than the health and safety of a football player in the Midwest or the Northwest or the Southwest. So that's the point. The point is this needs national umbrella leadership.